that make narcissists panic and fear when they meet you. Everyone. Did you ever feel like you were losing control of a relationship or event? For narcissists, that's the worst feeling in the world. They love being in charge of other people, but when they have to face their mistakes, they get scared. They live in a world full of lies and deceit, which makes it hard for them to accept when they're wrong. But if you don't want to be manipulated by them, you need to understand how they act. 10 things that can scare an ego will be talked about. Number 1. When you're brave enough to call them out on it. Have you ever found out someone was lying? It's let down and annoying, especially if the person is someone you care about. But it's a whole different story when you talk to narcissists about the lies they tell. They are very good at lying and can make any situation look like it's their fault. Narcissists will do anything to get what they want, even if it means lying about how they feel, what they want, or even facts that are obvious. But when you tell them they're lying, they get scared. Narcissists hate it when their true nature as cunning, self-centered people who only care about themselves is shown. They will do anything to avoid this conflict because they don't want to feel open and weak. Number 2. When you tell everyone about their bad behavior in public. Being shamed in public is the worst thing that can happen to a narcissist. They're obsessed with how they look and want other people to admire them, which makes any tough situation unbearable. Because narcissists need to feel in charge, any threat to their power can make them act out violently. They care too much about how other people see them, and will do anything to keep up this false image. So, if you tell other people about their dirty clothes, they'll feel open and afraid. Regardless, if you see your selfish friend or coworker acting badly, don't wait to talk to them about it. They might have been able to get away with their tricks in the past, but a straight challenge could finally make things happen. 3. When you don't let yourself be manipulated. Have you ever been with someone who always seemed to find ways to get what they wanted? It might have felt like there was no way out. For narcissists, managing the people around them is an important part of who they are. These people take advantage of others to feel strong and important. Sadly, if you are someone who gives in to their tricks often, they will keep doing them. But if you start to say no and refuse to be influenced, it can change everything for them. They have to face how helpless they are when you refuse to play their mind games. It makes them feel weak and unsure, which can make them even more angry and upset. Just remember that they only want what they want, and if you don't go along with their plans, you're getting in the way. 4. When you don't want to be a part of their drama. We've all felt like we were in the middle of a soap show because of someone else's problems. It's more than just a side effect when you're working with a narcissist, though. It's how they live. Narcissists will do anything to get things going in a way that they can control, and if they can, they'll include you. You're taking back your power when you refuse to be a part of their drama. People who are narcissists may seem strong, but they are really weak and needy. Drama is an easy way for them to get the attention and approval they need. You're telling them that you won't play their game anymore by refusing to take part. It's time to make limits clear and stick to them. It might be hard at first, but it's the best thing you can do for your mental health in the long run. Number 5. When you get back in charge. Sure, everyone likes to feel in charge. It's something people naturally want. Narcissists, on the other hand, need power more than anyone else. It is a necessary must. They need to feel strong and in charge, and when they feel like that control is being lost, they freak out. If you've ever dealt with a narcissist, you know how their constant demands and need to be in charge can weigh you down. But now is the time to get back in charge. This time, show them that you won't let them push or trick you. You are in charge of the situation when you stand up to them and set clear limits. They may try to make you feel bad about yourself or sorry, but you can leave the situation and give yourself some time to heal. Don't forget that you matter and that your wants are important. Don't let someone else's need to be in charge come before your own. You should be able to control your own life, so start living for yourself. Number 6. When you say bad things about the way they look. That's right, this kind of abuse can hurt narcissists the most. When it comes to how they look, narcissists are especially sensitive to being judged and criticized. They are obsessed with looking perfect, and bringing out their flaws can hurt them a lot. Narcissists often use how they look to boost their egos, so saying something about their body or clothes can feel like an attack on their person. They already feel bad about how they look, so any comment that doesn't like them makes them feel even worse. In case you have to say something about how they look, try not to sound too critical. You could say something like, "That jacket doesn't really go with your style," or "Are you happy today? You look a little worn out." Number 7. When you don't give someone your attention or approval. Everyone wants to be seen and liked for who they are. But what do you do when you're with a narcissist who needs attention and approval all the time? Giving them what they want all the time can be draining and tiring. But if you stop giving them your care and approval, they could have a narcissistic panic attack. People who are narcissists need and love attention and approval. They'll do anything to get praise, even if it means being mean or hurtful to you. But if you stop giving them the guidance they need all the time, they might act strangely. Finally, you shouldn't be responsible for how a narcissist feels. You are free to choose how to interact with them. Making someone feel bad by not giving them your attention or approval should be done in a healthy way that doesn't cause harm or trouble. You don't have to give anyone your love, time, or care. So, be kind to yourself and set limits that put your own growth and health first. 8. When you don't understand why they're acting the way they are. Watching someone you care about struggle is hard, but if they're a narcissist, letting them act out can hurt them more than help. Sometimes, narcissists need praise and attention and will do anything to get it, even if it means acting like they're the victim. If you don't relate to a narcissist, they may try to make you feel bad for not being there for them, but remember that you're not in charge of their feelings. Any response can seem like an attack on a narcissist's sense of self-worth. They don't want to be put down by others and want to be seen as someone worth worrying about. You don't have to put up with their behavior, though, if it hurts your own health. For those who aren't ready to work on themselves, it's not your job to fix their problems. Number 9. When you're working with a narcissist, staying calm can save your life. When you're dealing with a narcissist, it can be hard to keep your cool, but it's important to do so. They like chaos and will often try to get you to lash out by doing something harsh. But if you stay calm and don't respond, you'll get your power back. It's important not to take anything a narcissist says personally, because they don't mind lying or controlling other people. Their only goal is to get a response from you. If you don't give them one, they'll get bored and move on. Of course, you'll feel angry or irritated when you're dealing with a narcissist, but don't get caught up in their games. You are not responsible for how they act, and you don't have to interact with them if it doesn't help you. You can show the narcissist that their behavior doesn't scare you by keeping calm. You're telling them that you won't put up with their bad behavior by setting limits. Because of this, they might start to think about how they act and maybe even change it. Number 10. When you show them everything. Narcissists are very good at tricking people, and they'll do anything to keep up their fake identities. When someone sees through their act, it can feel like a betrayal, and they may get angry, scared, or even mean. Narcissists make up their personalities by lying, and they're always looking for approval. They need other people's attention and will do anything to show how much better they are, even if it hurts the people around them. On the other hand, you can start to regain your power once you learn to spot selfish behaviors. By showing them what they're really like, you're standing up to their bad behavior and setting limits for yourself. You can feel scared or frightened when you're around a narcissist, but don't let their false sense of superiority affect how you think. The truth is that they are very insecure and easily hurt by judgment. Giving yourself a voice and sticking up for yourself is a step toward healing and moving on. It's normal for narcissists to feel worried and scared when you start to see through their mask. They spent a lot of time and energy making up a fake self, so any threat to that image can feel like an attack on them. Remember that you have the power to change their story, even if they try to control and manipulate you. Making them see what they really are is the first thing that will help you heal and regain your sense of self-worth. Anyone who has worked with a narcissist knows how hard and draining it can be. That's why it's so important to arm yourself with information and tools to help you handle these tough situations better. You can join the talk and be the first to know about new content by subscribing to this channel or leaving a comment below. We can stop narcissistic abuse and make relationships better and happier if we work together. Thanks for seeing it. Why the narcissist wants you back to him. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Narcissist Exposed channel. Today, we're diving into a complex and often misunderstood topic: why a narcissist wants you back. If you've ever been in a relationship with a narcissist, you know how emotionally draining and challenging it can be. When it finally ends, it might feel like a weight has been lifted, but then, out of nowhere, they try to re-enter your life. So, why does this happen? Is it about genuine love, or are there deeper, more self-serving reasons behind their actions? In this video, we'll explore the psychological mechanisms that drive a narcissist to seek reconciliation. We'll discuss their need for constant admiration, their deep-seated fears of abandonment, and their relentless pursuit of control and power. We'll also uncover the tactics they use, like emotional manipulation and gaslighting, to pull you back into their orbit. By understanding these dynamics, you'll be better equipped to protect yourself and make informed decisions about your relationships. So, stick around as we unravel the mysteries of narcissistic behavior and empower you to break free from toxic cycles. Let's get started. In the intricate realm of relationships, dealing with a narcissist can be one of the most challenging and emotionally draining experiences. Narcissists are individuals who exhibit an inflated sense of self-importance, a deep need for admiration, and a lack of empathy for others. While they can be charming and persuasive, their relationships are often characterized by manipulation and control. When a relationship with a narcissist ends, it might feel like a breath of fresh air, yet it is not uncommon for them to try to re-enter your life. Number 1. The narcissist's need for supply. Narcissists thrive on what is commonly referred to as narcissistic supply. This term describes the attention, admiration, and validation that they seek from others to maintain their fragile self-esteem and sense of superiority. In relationships, the narcissist's partner often becomes the primary source of this supply. When a relationship ends, the narcissist's supply is abruptly cut off, leading to a sense of emptiness and worthlessness. To regain their sense of self-worth, narcissists may seek to re-establish the relationship. They need the constant reinforcement that comes from having someone who admires and supports them. This isn't about genuine love or a desire for a healthy relationship. It's about maintaining their self-image and emotional stability. The narcissist's need for supply is insatiable, and they will go to great lengths to secure it. Number 2. Control and power dynamics. Narcissists are driven by a need to control and dominate those around them. In a relationship, this manifests as manipulative behaviors designed to keep their partner subservient and dependent. When a partner leaves, the narcissist loses this control, which can be intolerable for them. The desire to get you back often stems from a need to reassert their power and dominance. Re-establishing the relationship allows the narcissist to regain the upper hand. They may employ tactics such as love bombing, making grand gestures, or pretending to have changed to lure their ex-partner back. Once the relationship is restored, the narcissist typically resumes their controlling behavior, reinforcing their sense of superiority and power. Number 3. Fear of abandonment. Despite their outward display of confidence and self-assuredness, narcissists are often plagued by deep-seated insecurities and fears. One of the most significant fears is that of abandonment. When a partner leaves, it triggers this fear, causing the narcissist to experience a profound sense of rejection and vulnerability. To mitigate these feelings, the narcissist may try to win their partner back. This effort is less about genuine reconciliation and more about soothing their own insecurities. The fear of abandonment can drive a narcissist to act in ways that seem out of character, such as showing vulnerability or making promises to change. However, these actions are typically short-lived, as the underlying issues remain unaddressed. Number 4. The cycle of idealization and devaluation. Narcissistic relationships often follow a predictable pattern of idealization, devaluation, and discard. During the idealization phase, the narcissist showers their partner with affection and praise, creating a sense of intense connection and love. This phase is followed by devaluation, where the narcissist begins to criticize and belittle their partner, eroding their self-esteem and sense of worth. When the relationship ends, the narcissist may idealize their ex-partner once again, convincing themselves and their partner that they were perfect together. This idealization can lead them to seek reconciliation, believing that they can recreate the initial intensity of the relationship. However, once the relationship is re-established, the cycle of devaluation often resumes, perpetuating the toxic dynamic. Number 5. Maintaining a public image. Narcissists are deeply concerned with their public image and how they are perceived by others. A failed relationship can be seen as a blemish on their reputation, leading them to take steps to restore their image. Winning their partner back can serve as a way to demonstrate to others that they are desirable and capable of maintaining a successful relationship. This need to maintain a public image can drive the narcissist to go to great lengths to reconcile with their ex-partner. They may use social media, mutual friends, or public gestures to create the appearance of a happy and loving reunion. However, this effort is often more about external validation than genuine emotional connection. Number 6. The challenge of closure. For many people, closure is an essential part of the healing process after a relationship ends. However, narcissists often struggle with the concept of closure. Accepting that a relationship is truly over requires a level of self-reflection and accountability that many narcissists are unwilling or unable to engage in. Instead of seeking closure, narcissists may try to reopen the relationship to avoid facing their own shortcomings and failures. By attempting to get their partner back, they can avoid the painful process of introspection and continue to deflect blame onto others. This lack of closure can keep their ex-partner trapped in a cycle of hope and disappointment. Number 7. Emotional manipulation and gaslighting. Narcissists are skilled manipulators who use various tactics to control and confuse their partners. When trying to win someone back, they often employ emotional manipulation and gaslighting. Gaslighting is a form of psychological manipulation in which the narcissist makes their partner question their own reality and sanity. By manipulating their ex-partner's emotions and perceptions, the narcissist can create a sense of doubt and uncertainty. They may apologize profusely, promise to change, or play the victim to elicit sympathy. These tactics can be highly effective in convincing their ex-partner to give the relationship another chance, even when it is not in their best interest. Number 8. The comfort of familiarity. Human beings are creatures of habit, and the familiarity of a past relationship can be comforting, even when it was toxic. Narcissists are no different in this regard. The comfort of returning to a familiar dynamic, where they know the rules and how to manipulate the situation, can be appealing. Reconnecting with an ex-partner allows the narcissist to avoid the uncertainty and effort involved in forming new relationships. They can rely on established patterns of behavior and control, making the process of regaining their supply more straightforward. This comfort of familiarity can be a significant factor in their desire to get back with an ex-partner. Number 9. The allure of the chase. For some narcissists, the pursuit of an ex-partner can be as gratifying as the relationship itself. The challenge of winning someone back can provide a sense of excitement and achievement. This pursuit allows the narcissist to showcase their charm, persuasion, and determination, reinforcing their self-image as desirable and powerful. Once the relationship is re-established, the thrill of the chase often diminishes, and the narcissist may lose interest. However, the process of pursuing their ex-partner can be a way for them to boost their ego and reaffirm their sense of superiority. The conclusion. Understanding why a narcissist wants you back requires a deep dive into their psychological makeup and the dynamics of narcissistic relationships. Their need for supply, control, and validation drives much of their behavior, leading them to seek reconciliation even when it is not in the best interest of either party. Recognizing these patterns can help individuals protect themselves from being drawn back into toxic relationships and empower them to move forward with their lives. It is crucial to prioritize your own well-being and set firm boundaries when dealing with a narcissist. While their attempts to win you back may be convincing, it is essential to remember that true change and growth require genuine self-reflection and accountability, qualities that many narcissists lack. By understanding their motivations and tactics, you can make informed decisions and break free from the cycle of manipulation and control. Thank you so much for watching and joining me on this deep dive into why a narcissist wants you back. I hope this video has given you valuable insights into the complex and often manipulative nature of narcissistic behavior. Remember, it's crucial to prioritize your well-being and set firm boundaries if you find yourself entangled with a narcissist. Recognizing their tactics and understanding their motivations is the first step towards breaking free from their control and reclaiming your peace of mind. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content on relationships, psychology, and personal growth. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. I would love to hear your thoughts and experiences, so leave a comment below and let's continue the conversation. You are not alone, and together we can support each other through these challenging situations. Take care, stay strong, and I'll see you in the next video.